What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? We are about to have a blast tonight. We have a lot to celebrate. I got monetized earlier this morning, so that's pretty damn awesome. And yeah, I was feeling a little tired because I've been editing all day, so we're gonna finish up that bottle of what is it? Captain Morgan from the weekend. So I'll just get the drink started while we're waiting for people to get in the house. But I have a good stream for you guys. We are going to have a really good time. What's up, Rose Tyler? How are you? Salacious, nice to see you here. And I saw we had our very first super chat already from Red River Tech. Thank you so much, Red River Tech. You are officially the first super chatter on the entire channel. That is wonderful. Yeah, we're going to have a blast tonight. We have a lot of topics to cover. What's up, Rod Meister? Nice to see you here. Unfortunately, we're having issues on Kick tonight, so I will not be able to see the Kick messages right off the bat. But I will check from time to time, but I don't know what's going on over there. But man, Captain Morgan is so good. There's nothing better than a rum and coke. I usually drink cognac, but I started getting back into Captain Morgan, and it is just so damn delicious. Oh my God, that's good. That is so good. So good. I needed a little pick me up because pick her up because I was tired. I've been editing all day. I made 3 videos and 2 of them did really well and 1 of them did average. So it was a really good day. Oh, Salacious for the 10. Thank you so much, buddy. I'm number 2. Yay, absolutely. Thank you so much. It looks like the alerts are not working, but I'm going to talk to my tech guy, see if he can fix it for next time. What is the pose? Are you going to do the pose? Rod Meister, what the hell is the pose? Oh, the Captain Morgan pose. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have a barrel, unfortunately. I need a barrel. Yeah, my wife and I took care of this bottle this weekend. There was like 2 drinks left. And I was like, fuck it. It has to be Monday somewhere, right? Or it has to be Friday somewhere. Not really, but I don't really need excuses. All right. Red River Tech, yeah, I see you're on Twitch tonight. That's awesome. All right, so getting fired up over here. We're going to get started in just a moment. Yeah, chug that shit. Oh, it's so good. Oh, you're on both sides tonight? That's great. I need more Twitch viewers to get monetized. I think you're supposed to have like 3 or 4 at the same time. But yeah, so I need a couple more Twitch viewers to get monetized. I don't know if we have anybody on Kick today, but we're going to get started in just a moment. Let me just make sure everything's working good on Kick. All right, looks like we're good. Okay, so today we have like 9 different topics. There's so much. I really hope we're going to be able to cover them all, but we have quite a bit. So we are going to get started with, I believe it is Andrew Tate. So Andrew Tate allegedly lost $700,000. Now, I'm usually not into the alpha male universe that much. I'm not too familiar with it, but I'm starting to get more familiar with it because I find it really interesting. And I've covered Vincent Fisher lately. Now I'm about to cover Wes Watson, but Andrew Tate is the OG beta male influencer. So in this video, he lost $700,000 and we are going to find out why. So without further ado, let's get started.
Selling 20% of my portfolio. I told you. 3 million.
Yeah, please let me know how the volume is, my audio compared to Andrew Tate's audio.
Cash! Am I the only guy on crypto Twitter who publicly states his moves? Buying Bitcoin now. 600 grand became 4 million. Selling now. Bitcoin crashes. If you're sitting there guessing, don't guess. Just follow the big G. Who else you know who has a fucking Bugatti Chiron?
Actually, it's pronounced Chiron, sir. Chiron is from the Greek mythology. He's a centaur. So if you're gonna buy a Bugatti and spend like millions of dollars on the car, you might want to know how to pronounce the name of the car. And Red River Tech, you actually have a very good point. Andrew Tate is not the first beta male influencer. It is Tai Lopez, the guy that was in his little garage and he's like, look at this Ferrari I just bought, but I don't care about the Ferrari. I read books. That was him. Let me know how the audio is, please. If it's too loud, my voice is too loud compared to Andrew Tate. Please let me know.
If you're sitting there and you're either not fucking with crypto or you are fucking with crypto, either way you need to talk to me, the big dog.
We now have compelling evidence that Andrew Tate actually sucks at trading crypto. He says that crypto trading is one of the skills that he can teach.
I'm looking at this, and first of all, smoking while exercising sounds completely brain dead, because when you're exercising, you want to focus on your breathing, make sure that your breathing is controlled. And this guy is just smoking his cigars while lifting. It just sounds so stupid. But, you know, what are we expecting here? This guy is just a fucking cloud chaser. It's ridiculous.
How to use to get rich in Hustlers University. But we now have verified on-chain evidence, which suggests that there is likely people watching this video who could teach the top G a thing or two. And I am not even having to expose this. Andrew Tate exposed it himself. A quick note before we get into this, you can support the production of this content by joining as a member.
So just to give you guys context on this video seems to be from like a financial YouTuber. So we are going to get a different type of analysis today. It's not a roasting. He'll be really looking into the finances as to how did Andrew Tate lose, what is it, $700,000.
You can get early access to some videos and other members-only content coming soon. I'll tell you more about this at the end of the video, but let's get into this mess. It all started with this tweet Tate posted back in June, flexing a massive 138% profit on an Ethereum long. The tweet included an affiliate link for Hyperliquid, the exchange which Andrew used to make this trade. A 138% profit sounds pretty impressive, but there...
So let me give you guys just my backstory with crypto. So I started buying like just tiny amounts of like crypto about 7 years ago when I was doing some business and I needed to pay some people overseas. And basically it was worth, what was it? It was worth like 3,000-4,000 at the time. It was worth very little. Now, if I would have bought a shit ton at the time and sold it 5 years later, then I would be filthy rich right now. But I didn't, and you know, that's okay. It is what it is. But I'm just so cautious with investing because you never know when your money is going to simply disappear. And crypto is not something that's very tangible. It's very, very new. And so it's like, yeah, you can make a significant amount of money, but you have to be ready to lose that money. And I hate gambling. So personally, I don't know much about this. I know how to use a Bitcoin ATM, but I don't know much about this because I just don't like losing money. The feeling of losing money is just so painful to me that I don't invest in crypto. I forgot to thank you so much. We have the Baked Buddhist for the $2. Thank you so much for being the third super chatter, man. That means a lot. Thank you so much. And I did turn on memberships. I made them as reasonable as possible. It's just $5. And so if you guys want to become members down the road, we're gonna, not at this moment, we won't have members only stream, but later on when I have a lot more subscribers, a lot more viewers, we could have some members only stream. That could be fun. But yeah, I would be very careful with crypto, especially now when there's so many grifters, there's so many scammers. You don't know who to trust. So I'd be very cautious.
Problem. Hyperliquid, where Andrew placed this trade, is a decentralized exchange for leveraged crypto trading, or a DEX. Everything on a DEX is fully public, recorded on the blockchain, meaning that with this tweet, Andrew Tate accidentally exposed himself. On-chain trackers were able to discover that just hours after this tweet, where Andrew bragged about 138% profit, Tate's entire position was liquidated, wiping out around $583,000 in a single trade. Tate had bragged about making significant profit while promoting his Hyperliquid affiliate link when this trade actually lost him over $500,000. I know Tate's fans watching this will say he's a billionaire as if he cares about $500,000. The problem with this idea is that after this trade was exposed on Twitter, Andrew deleted the tweet. Why would he do that?
Yeah, no shit, he's going to delete the evidence. He doesn't want to show any hint that he might be shitty at what he does. And I don't know how much money the guy has. Whenever you see these douche tubers, these influencers, it's very hard to know how much money they actually have, because a lot of them fake it until they make it. They buy so much, you know, they rent jewelry, they'll rent their car, they'll go to friends' house for their mansions. And so it's hard to know exactly how much money they have. Now, I don't know if that's going to affect him that much, but if I lost $500,000, I would be fucking losing my mind. Like, I don't understand how people are able to lose that much money and then get on the next day and start working again. It's like I covered this guy that fell for a Mr. Beast scam. He lost $1.25 million to crypto scammers. So I would just say, man, be fucking careful if you're investing in crypto these days. But make sure you know what you're doing, and make sure you're willing to lose it all. Make sure you're investing an amount that you're willing to lose.
If he wasn't embarrassed about being exposed for losing money. The thing is, this slip up from Tate that accidentally exposed himself meant that analysts could look at all the trades he has made on Hyperliquid. They paint quite a picture, and not a pretty one. The main win that we can see from Tate on Hyperliquid was with Kanye West's Easy Coin, where he made a profit of 16 grand. The problem with this is that Easy was a classic pump and dump scam, so we don't know whether Tate had inside information to ensure that he profited, while the majority of Yeezy investors.
So now you're telling me Kanye West is doing rug pulls too? That is ridiculous. I mean, it seems like everybody is doing a scam these days. So they're just scamming their audience. So there was Adam22, there was Jack Doherty. Who else did a rug pull? Obviously, there's, you know, the big ones like Logan Paul and Sam Pepper and all that shit. But yeah, everybody's like, I guess they're willing to just piss away their entire audience, their entire respect that their audience has for them. And then they pull a rug pull, and it's like, oh, then why are you growing your audience if you're just going to scam them? Then they won't trust you. It's stupid, but it's people that don't value the business that they have. It is what it is. Guys, did you know one company approached me. They offered me, what was it? I think they offered me like $350,000 for one of my YouTube channel. And I told them no, because I knew the value it had. And to this day, I do not regret it. Like, I'm so happy I stuck with what I built and didn't sell it, because it would have became AI slop. And yeah, the money would have been great, but then that's it. Like, then you don't own it anymore. So I'm really, really happy that I didn't sell it. And at the time, it sounded good, but I'm glad I didn't.
Were ripped off. But when you look at Tate's trades on Hyperliquid as a whole, Look on Chain reported on the 22nd of August that up to that point, Tate had made 80 trades on Hyperliquid and only 29 were profitable, going at a win rate of 36% over 80 trades. Across all of these trades, Tate has lost a total of $699,000.
That is some really bad statistics. Like, for example, if you compare that to video games, like let's say you're saying that you're playing competitively and you are winning 36% of the time, you suck. Like your ass, basically. You suck so bad. And forget just the percentage, the total of losses, $700,000. It's like, why do people listen to this guy when he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about? Like, seriously, why are you listening to a moron that is losing $700,000 on 80 trades? Holy shit.
$99,000. To be clear, do I think that this is the only wallet and only exchange which Tate is using to trade cryptocurrency? Of course not. But with these trades on Hyperliquid that he accidentally exposed, we have a decent sample size of trades. And this, combined with the fact that he deleted his tweet in embarrassment, which exposed his losses on Hyperliquid, gives us...
Oh, guys, I'm telling you, Rodmeister, we are going to talk about AI later. I actually have an entire segment about AI. And for this segment, we are actually going to use the overhead cam. That's over here. What's up, people? We are going to use the overhead cam because I want to show you guys something. And you're going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked. Hold on. This has to recognize me. There we go. But yeah, I'm telling you, AI has gone so far. It is there's a lot of AI slop. Like, AI is being used for really bad purposes, but there's certain genres where AI is too powerful. It's too good. And that's what I want to talk about later, but we're going to have a couple more drinks and it's going to be a little bit later.
It's a fair indication that Andrew Tate sucks at trading crypto, yet he claims that he will make you rich in Hustle's University by teaching you how to trade crypto. But wait, there's more. Last week, a token was launched by World Liberty Financial, backed by Donald Trump and his family. Naturally, the top G wanted a piece of that action. Andrew got in on this Trump-backed token, and his long position was liquidated, losing himself another $67,500. It should surprise no one with any sense that after the World Liberty Financial token pumped after its public launch, it crashed almost just as fast. Insiders dumped their tokens, and investors' funds even got frozen.
So I don't do politics, but the Trump coins are not, they don't have a good history. Let me just say that. There was the Trump coin before he got inaugurated, and there was the Melania coin, and from my knowledge, just watching CoffeeZilla, I didn't do any more research on that. It didn't do very well.
Within minutes of his liquidation, Andrew immediately reopened his position, banking on the World Liberty Financial token that is backed by his hero Donald Trump, making a spectacular recovery. Quite a strategy if you look back to the Trump and Melania tokens.
That's what I was talking about.
Both were hyped and both were dumped, leaving their investors and voters in the dark. It appears that poor Andrew is also terribly embarrassed by this loss, considering this tweet now also appears to be deleted and cannot...
So this is what these people do. So let me show you this. Let me pull it over here. Hold on. A few months ago, I believe it was a few months ago, I made a video on Jack Doherty. So Jack Doherty did a pump and dump, and I was so lucky. Where the hell is it? Here, let me use the search feature. I'm already tipsy, so might be all over the place tonight. Gets caught scamming. Yeah, it's this one. So I made this video and yeah. So he made this announcement that he was doing a Jack coin, a new Jack coin, or a Jack off coin if you want, whatever. And then I caught him. If you can see here, it says 2 minutes. So I caught him within couple minutes of posting this. And then a few hours later, that shit was gone. So it seems like deleting your evidence is very, very common for these crypto scammers. So in this case, it was a rug pull. Maybe for Andrew Tate, he's just embarrassed that he lost that money. But it looks like this is just common practice. You post a scam coin or you get a bad trade, and then after you delete the evidence.
Not be found on his account. There's no doubt that at this point you would have to be absolutely clueless to talk bullishly about a crypto project affiliated with Donald Trump and his family and urge your fans to buy it. Well, enter Tristan Tate. In the months leading up to the public launch of the World Liberty Financial Token, Tristan could be seen doing this in tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet. Just embarrassing, humiliating, sad stuff. The idea that people are paying these two clueless knuckleheads to teach them how to make money trading crypto is very much the blind leading the blind. And yes, Andrew and Tristan aren't personally conducting the crypto trading lessons in Hustlers University. But what is Professor Adam, the guy who runs their crypto trading campus, doing? He's supposed to be one of their verified millionaire professors who are experts in their field. Is he not giving the leaders of the
a millionaire professor certified in crypto? Do you mean a grifter? Is that what you mean? Like, imagine this. If you had all this knowledge and you knew how to game the system and win constantly and just make a bunch of money off crypto, why would you share that knowledge with other people? That is counterproductive. That is so ridiculous. Anyways, I feel like I've heard enough of this shit, to be honest. It's just this douchebag in Speedos and whatever, just being a total douche. And he lost 700K. I don't know how much it will affect him or not, but it is what it is, and fuck him. So let's move on to the next topic. All right, that was a blast, to be honest. Wow, that is a scary look at it. That is a very scary freeze frame. Hold on, let me move myself for a sec. You guys need to see this in all its infamy. Look at that. That is a weird ass fucking picture. Is that guy normal? Holy shit. As usual, you guys are live. You decide where the show goes. One for Wes Watson, 2 for DSP, and 3 for the Queen of Canada, 4 for a bunch of Karens. You guys decide. 1 Wes Watson, 2 DSP, 3 Queen of Canada, 4 Karens. You are the viewers, so you decide. My drink's empty. So we have 1 vote for Wes Watson. JD Corville, nice to see you here. I don't think I've seen you here before. That's awesome. All right. Let's see where you guys are voting for. 2 for DSP. All right. So far, it's 50-50. We need 1 more vote. Just 1 more. Wes Watson it is. All right. Twitch has voted. All right. So we are going to talk about Wes Watson. So Wes Watson is pretty much the alpha male of the alpha males. And this guy is the centerpiece of, what is it called again? The AMU, the alpha male universe. So this guy is the centerpiece. Like, basically, this is Iron Man when it comes to the AMU versus the MCU. So he is the centerpiece of the alpha male universe. He is the most important character. And Vincent Fisher is like a side character, like the Hulk. Andrew Tate is more like what's that other guy? Hawkeye. You know, it's just a side piece character. This guy is the main piece, and he is the most angry. He's the most alpha, and he's the biggest train wreck. So let's take a look.
So Angie left me, and I moved my friends in. Dude, Jose's my driver and assistant. He goes home every night, and if it's way late, he stays and then goes home later. Do you guys understand? You're like 35-year-old, 13-year-old fat lame that are dressed by their mama in like Nordstrom's. You got like blue khakis on with like a button-up shirt, like stripes on. You're sitting all dorky with your dork-ass family. This is how we roll. And you guys think I don't...
Okay, so let's fact check that. He said you're 13 or 35. Well, I am 34. So
button-up shirt, like...
he's pretty close. Button-up shirt? Nope. That's a miss. That's a far miss. Let's see what else he had.
Their mama in like Nordstrom's. You got like blue khakis on with like a button-up shirt, like stripes on. You're sitting all dorky with your dork-ass family. This is how we roll. And you guys think I don't have a Bugatti still. I just don't drive it. Don't care. Fucking moron, okay?
Did you guys see that he has the same car as Vincent Fisher with the little sparkles in the top? Like, they all have these little sparkles in their car. It's so cute. I mean, I wonder if they went to like Sephora or some shit to get it together. They're like, hey, let's buy in on those sparkles. Maybe we'll get a discount if we pitch in. It's so fucking sad. Like, it's supposed to be the sky. Man, if I want to see the sky and the stars, man, I just go in my pool and I lie back down and I look at the stars. You don't need to have these little sparkles in your car, dude. It looks so lame. And these cars are like $3 million to have these little sparkles.
Oh my God. Tell Alfonso all the time, shoot him, just shoot him. Just come here, shoot him. And he's like, I can't shoot them for that. What do you think about that?
Well guys, it looks like we are back once again with everybody's favorite insane alpha male, good old Wesley Peg Watson. And it has actually been quite some time since the last time—
Wesley Peg Watson, that's a good one. That's a good one. Now this guy is pretty much like the Johnny Somali of the alpha male universe. He gets a lot of coverage. There are channels like this guy Saintaholic. There's channels like Johnny Bravo Films that cover him like quite extensively. So he gets a lot of coverage. Now, how many chains does this little follower have? Like, holy shit. Dude, all you need is one, bro. I think you're overdoing it
covered
here.
Good old Wesley, mainly due to the fact that Benazule has just been out here going absolutely wild and has been actively trying to destroy his own public image, and also due to all of Wesley's orbiters that were dumb enough to pay for his courses going downright fucking crazy. And while we are watching all of his copycats and fanboys just absolutely losing their mind about the supposed haters, just like their poppy does, it appears that Wes has just been out here genuinely losing everything, and in turn he has been freaking out all of today and yesterday. And I am not joking when I say he is losing everything, because not only is he dealing with this lawsuit due to the big old 7-foot giant that he ended up jumping in his gym, but it appears that Angie had
I did see that. Now we have to be very, very cautious when we're listening to something like he lost everything, because there's a lot of channels, and not gonna name anybody, but let's take a look at a couple of thumbnails where it's like, oh, it's over, oh, it's finished, oh, it's, you know, it's finally done, it's done, he's done. So let's see what else we got over here. Oh yeah, finally done, finally caught, finally done, finally done. He got caught, it is done, life ruined, it's worse, finally over, it's finally done. You guys get my point. There's a lot of fucking clickbait out there. So when this guy is saying he lost everything, I trust this guy more than more Pegasus. So I'll take his word for it, because so far this guy doesn't exaggerate that much. He's pretty rational when it comes to titles, thumbnails, and just content in general. So let's see if everything means everything.
Also decided that she was going to end up dipping out after supposedly having some pillow talk with one of Wes's orbiters, known as Trained by E, aka Trained by Meth. And this was confirmed to be the case by another one of Wes's boyfriends, known as Big Mike, who is someone that has basically become known for glazing the living shit out of Wes, painting his beard on his face, and just saying the N-word a lot for absolutely no reason.
Yo, I've seen these losers that paint their beard on. What is wrong with you, dude? Like, you have a painted beard on? How fucking insecure are you? Like, holy shit. I saw another guy in my community. He goes up. He did this very important video. It was super important. And he shows up on the camera and he has a fucking painted beard on. How are we supposed to take you seriously when your beard is painted on? It's unbelievably ridiculous.
Freshy Friday, Fine Nigga Friday. You see what time it is. Just left the barber lined up, looking right, looking tight.
And this complete goober Big Mike here made some more statements as well, where he claimed that they all ended up separating from Trained by E because of it, and cited it as being the main reason for Wes and Angie's beef. And we're not going to dive too far into this, since we're mainly here to cover Wes's recent freakout, but this is the main reason that he did end up freaking out in the first place, since he had a falling out with not only one of his biggest protectors and glazers, but also his supposed woman. And after these events took place, Wes decided to do what he always does, and he basically just started venting it all out on social media.
And then all you guys who are asking me gossip-ass questions, is this person still this, or is this person still that? I don't ever answer anything. We'll let you see how they react, because I never do. And he said, I'll never change either. And I said, why would we? We don't need nothing. They do. That's why people change, because they need some. So you need to go from you to the next person, the next person, the next person. The thing is, let what you need be solid people, solid energy, solid character, follow through, real shit. People, they hold their fucking word. When people don't hold their word, that's the first problem. And then some people, they be slipping in other ways. But the whole point is I expect them to slip. Whatever, slip a million times over. Like, learn to correct your character over time. But just don't expect people like me to stay around.
So naturally, with him going ahead and saying things like this, paired with what everyone found out, along with Angie also recently making some Instagram posts to where she was saying some pretty interesting things about her nervous system actually feeling safe now and how she was going to write a book about her experience, right after again, she just up and left Wes.
When you finally get a good night's rest and your nervous system actually feels safe.
That is hilarious. Like, his girl is just dissing him on social media. That's about as bad as it gets. And that's how you know they don't have a really good or never had a really good relationship. Because even if you fall out with your girl, something like that, if you actually care for each other, then you're not going to start bashing each other and affecting each other negatively. And this shows like she didn't give a fuck about him whatsoever. I did see a video from a Tozy where they had a really, really big fight and Jack Doherty was there. Why don't we take a look at that just for extra context, because I don't know if it's part of this video, but let's see. Yeah, Tozy is a really solid channel.
Absolutely no one asked.
Take a look at this.
This alpha male influencer has completely lost it on his girlfriend during a live stream in front of Jack Doherty, who's also been discussed frequently here on this channel. And it's safe to say his house of cards are slowly falling apart.
I just need you to respect that, and that would help me a lot. That's it.
Well, I can do that. I'm just going to start doing more streams with people and I'll make it so you want me more. Watch. I'll play that game double time.
It's not a
I'm in a different city. What's up? No, I'm in. Bugatti. Dress up. Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, but that's just...
He's saying all of that.
So he had a huge crash out, insulting his girlfriend, and then Jack Doherty is just there giggling like a little man-child that he is. So, yeah. Fake chest, nose job, lips too. Yeah, I mean, there's not much real over here.
Your creativity sparks again. And when that creativity comes back, it comes rushing like it never missed a beat. I have so much inside of me that I had to put it into a book, and I can't wait to share this journey with you.
That is fucking brutal. Like, she's writing a book about how terrible her experience was with Wes Watson. That is fucking brutal. Holy shit, man.
It ended up just creating the perfect shitstorm for Wesley, to where his Q&As basically just became questions about Angie, and questions about Trained by Meth, and just the entire situation in general. And you could already tell that Wes was not handling it well whatsoever, and was just getting more annoyed with every single question he received. And I'm guessing with the recent Instagram post about her writing a book, it must have just really sent him over the top. Because I can only imagine the wild shit that she might be putting in that book about the good old shrimpster here. And it has all, of course, ended up building up to today, where Wes has continued to do the same thing, and has continued to cause more of a shit show for himself, because people could visibly see his dumbass get—
I love that there's no douchebags like this in my gym. Like, I go to my gym and everybody's nice. You know, I'm not ripped at all. Like, I'm overweight and I'm lifting my weights. I have my trainer. Everybody's super kind. Everybody just gets along. There's not that many creeps. There's always going to be creeps that, you know, try to hit on my wife because she's really hot, but they're not too creepy compared to, you know, other places. So I really like my gym. There's absolutely no douchebag like this guy. You know, this guy's an absolute piece of shit in the gym. Probably has no respect for everybody else. He probably doesn't wipe down the weights or the machines after that. He probably doesn't put back the weight. I can imagine that he has a horrible etiquette.
Getting mad, and he was stupid enough to go ahead and answer questions like this one, where a couple people online noticed that one of his new butt buddies in his videos was literally staying inside of his home and appeared as if he was a replacement for Angie.
So Angie left me and I moved my friends in. Dude, Jose's my driver and assistant. He goes home every night, and if it's way late, he stays and then goes home later. I didn't move anyone in my house. What is the matter with you people? Like, are you guys okay mentally? Who are you? Like, I don't know who you are, and this is crazy. Like, this is pretty crazy. Like, nobody moved into my house.
And I guess the Q&A just ended—
He got baited so hard. He got so baited. It's like, dude, like, you don't have to answer every single question. If you don't want to answer a question, you think it's not going to go well for you, you don't have to fall for it every fucking time, bro. Like, what is wrong with you, dude? You should know better. You should know that as a content creator, some questions are just there to bait you. Like DSP, he falls for it every single time. They always bait him with trick questions, and then he gets into these long ass fucking rants, and he falls for it every single time. But yeah, we're going to take a look at DSP very soon.
Up not going the way that Wes had wanted it to, because his stories then just ended up turning into clips like this, where he went on a little hissy fit inside of his home about how all of the comments were just about his life and how things were all of a sudden going wrong, which everybody warned him would happen for months with the way that he was acting, before just proceeding to crash out and start trying to talk shit and stating that his life will never be as bad as yours. And the best part is that as he was doing this, you could just visibly see him pissing himself off even more as he went on.
These guys are always so like hyper fixated on the fact that everything's wrong in this guy's life, everything's wrong in his life. Dude, even if shit went bad in a motherfucker's life, I would never have to be you. Do you guys understand? You're like 35-year-old, 13-year-old fat lame that are dressed by their mama in like Nordstrom's. You got like blue khakis on with like a button-up shirt with like stripes on. You're sitting there all dorky with your dork-ass family. This is how we roll. And you guys think I don't have a Bugatti still. I just don't drive it. Don't care. I'd rather get driven. I'll probably just get like 3 Phantoms and just get driven. I don't give a fuck.
And he was so angry right there that I don't even think he knew where the hell he was going with that little random ass rant about how we're all apparently dressed by our mother. But the man was clearly losing his mind. And I guess after this, the pressure was just really getting to him, and he continued to just end up getting really upset, because he then got the bright idea that he was going to record himself talking about how he wanted his bodyguard to shoot someone for basically just honking at them. So with all of this pressure and with everything falling apart, it seems that the man has either completely lost his mind or just doesn't give a fuck anymore, because he is now begging for people to be shot that simply just honked at him to let them know that they were there, so that his driver didn't end up backing up into them. And
yeah, it's like these podcast clips. Are they like AI or some shit? You guys you guys mentioned that in the comment section. Like, this looks so fake. Like, who is going to interview Wes Watson and like listen to them? Unless maybe it's another grifter that's trying to take advantage from his brain dead audience, but
causing a wreck
crazy.
for no reason. But apparently, this really seemed to offend good old Wesley's ego.
This guy behind us thought that we were really going to back into him. Like as if someone pulls in front of your shit bucket and they're in a Phantom and they're going to back into the front of you. You honk it, oh, don't back into me. Dude, you're in a shit bucket. We're in a Man Street Phantom, you fucking moron, okay? Like, oh my God. I tell Alfonso all the time, shoot him, just shoot him. He's community service, shoot him. And he's like, I can't shoot them for that. What do you think about that? Well, you guys, I'm gonna tag Alfonso, but ladies and everybody, if you're a baller, you might be able to afford him, and he's the best in the world. But ladies, don't harass him. How many carbs you eat today? He had a carb update today. How many carbs you eat?
4 pounds.
4 pounds of rice. Dude's a monster.
Who gives a fuck how much rice he ate? Like, what are you talking about? And this guy's like, shoot him. You really think your bodyguard is going to risk going to prison just because some guy cut you off? Like, how fucking insecure do you have to be, Wes Watson? Man, this guy is just something else. I understand why there's so much appeal with people talking about this guy. I mean, he's just way more arrogant and way douchier than Vincent Fisher. Like, Vincent Fisher is not really... He's all about flexing and belittling the middle class and the working class. Like, he does that. But this guy is just about hate and violence. Like, you can tell, like, he's so deeply insecure that it's actually making him really hateful and angry. It's crazy. I'm going to have to make more videos on this guy. Like, this is something else.
And you have to love how this egotistical jackass here couldn't help but to make it very crystal clear that he was in a Phantom, before stating that he was willing to shoot this guy over blowing his horn at him because I'm assuming either they almost backed up into him or they cut him off. And clearly it's just an overreaction and a crazy ass thing for him to be saying. But what's really crazy is the fact that this dumb motherfucker right here seems to have forgotten that he's standing trial for basically jumping that guy in the gym with all of his butt buddies. And one of those butt buddies was trained by E, who was the one that was adamantly defending him and being a witness for him. But now he's falling out with him, so he's lost that witness, and he's out here making statements like this, showing that he's just not fit to be in public. Like, you can't be out here posting this shit on social media when you're being accused of a violent crime, basically telling the prosecutors and the judge or jury that if anyone does something small to you, you're just gonna take it to the extreme. Like, there was no way his lawyer didn't see this and immediately get pissed off. You can't be dealing with allegations of basically assault at this point, and then turn around the next day and be talking about how you want your bodyguard to shoot someone. Like, this is...
It's gonna play so bad for him in court. Like, the jury will hear that. This will be used against him. Like Saintaholic is saying, it's just these people, man, where they're facing legal cases. They don't know when to shut the fuck up. Just lay low. Lay low. You are in big trouble. You're gonna be on trial for something serious. You might do prison time. And here you are giving the prosecutor more evidence. You're a moron. You're fucking brain dead. Total moron.
As stupid as it gets. Not only have you lost everything we just discussed a few minutes ago, but it appears that you're now trying to lose your freedom too. And after this, good old Wesley was still not done, because he then decided to continue a Q&A, and basically just sat there and whine and bitch the whole time.
Do I struggle with in my life? I struggle with the fact that people wear lab-made diamonds and think they're real. I struggle with the fact that people wear fake Richies and think they're balling. I struggle with the fact that people don't know my Phantom's a Mansory and theirs is normal. Oh wait, they haven't had Phantoms yet. I struggle with the fact that people think you can rent Bugattis. Let's go on to some other shit. I struggle with the fact that people are fucking a trip and they've not even done 1/10 of what you've done, but they're gonna give you advice. I struggle with the fact that you don't realize I was in prison for 10 years. I got out and did this that quick, motherfucker. Who the fuck do you think you are? Feel you with this, bro. I do. But
he's so hardcore. What's up, K-Far? Nice to see you here. This guy, man, he's so hardcore. Like, I wish I was him. Like, who the fuck would think that? The hell is wrong with this guy? All he's showing is that he gets butthurt at internet comments. Like, I have a lot of internet comments. People call me fat, stupid, ugly, whatever. I don't give a flying fuck. What matters is that my wife thinks I look good, and that's what fucking matters. I'm confident about my appearance. That's it. I'm healthy. That's what matters. This guy gets so fucking sensitive when people say he rents a car. It's like, dude, by showing that you're that sensitive, people are just going to say it more. All right, we'll check out another minute of this. I think we've seen enough, to be honest. This guy's a fucking loser.
There's some good ones. It takes me about till, what time is it? 2 o'clock? About 2 o'clock each day. I've went through enough in my head why everyone is so fucking lame and why they're such fucking rat fucking lames and why they try to provoke you and then call the cops and why they ain't down for what they're asking for. Every day I go through this through my head till about 2 o'clock. Then I see like the 7 people in my life that are dope. And then I do the math on that. And I say, if there's 7 people around me that are dope, then if we think about the world, there's a lot of dope people. Just gotta use social media.
So every day he sits in his bed and thinks about internet mean comments until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Dude, why would you admit something like that? That is so fucking embarrassing. Like, dude, are you crazy? By 2 o'clock, I had time to work out, make some honey mustard chicken on the barbecue, and already edited 2 videos. Meanwhile, you're still thinking about mean comments on the internet. The fuck is wrong with this guy? What a loser. Like, doesn't matter how much money you have, how much muscles you have. Do I think Wes dyes his beard? It's possible. I mean, I have a lot of gray in my beard. Let's just age, man. Let's just age gracefully. There's nothing wrong with aging. It's very, very natural. You know, whatever. If it makes him feel better, go for it. I don't have a problem with him dyeing his beard. Personally, I'm just going to age. I'm not in the dating scene anymore. I'm happily married for 8 years. So I don't really have anybody to impress. So I'm just going to age. And it is what it is. She's fine with it. I'm fine with it. But whatever. I mean, if it makes him happy. I don't know if the other guy dyes his pubes, the Vincent Fisher. But yeah.
And yeah, I guess he then used that one question as an opportunity to just sit there and try to talk shit about random things that I guess really annoy him online, instead of talking about his real issues, which seem to just have to do with his—
Man, my homie just hit me up on StarCraft. I'm going to have to tell him a little later because we are having a live stream, having a blast over here, man. This one time me and him played and we won like, what was it? Fucking like 5 or 6 games in a row. It was crazy. So I'll tell him a little bit
ego
later.
And pride being out of control, him obsessed with material things, him having a shrimp down there and only being 5'5", and the fact that he cannot help himself but to get mad at any type of comment and respond like he just did.
Yeah, of course, StarCraft 2. I don't play StarCraft 1. Yeah. I mean, we could try maybe at the end of the live stream, but I think I would have to turn off Kick, and I would probably have to turn off Kick. Yeah, I play StarCraft 2 almost every day. It's a really fucking good game. And it keeps you sharp up here because it's building your reflex, your strategies. You have to anticipate the enemy's move. I love StarCraft 2. It's so good.
Where he just goes on a little random tangent and gets made fun of. And you can always tell when Wesley is just having a tough time and is really mad because he starts throwing out as many F-bombs as he possibly can within the shortest amount of words possible while trying to insult as many people as he possibly can.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the audio, but I think we're done with Wes Watson, to be honest. That was really good, though. Good job to Saintaholic. Now, let's move on to DSP. And might need a shot for this one. Let's see. I do want to show you guys something that... Let's see. All right. So, DSP. Last week, I talked about DSP and about how he is the incarnation, if you will, of the 7 deadly sins. Oh, wow. All of a sudden, the tips do work. Thank you so much. Idol 8 tipped 5 through a super chat. Let me pick that up. You're a real man, Josh. You're a great husband and father. Thank you so much, Idol 8. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Wow, thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. That's great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you see that. So, okay, yeah, sure. We'll talk. We'll finish up our StarCraft conversation. So I play random, and I play random because I like having it be unique every single time. So I don't know what I'm gonna get. But when I play 1v1, I much prefer Terrans because it's easier to do a rush, especially against Zerg. But when I do 2v2 or 3v3 or 4v4, I much prefer playing random. So when I'm Zerg, I usually do a Ling Rush, 3-hash Ling Rush. When I'm Protoss, I usually go air, sometimes DTs. When I'm Terrans, I usually go, either mech or bio. But yeah, I play random. I'm like Diamond or something. We're gonna try later to see if it works. But it would be fun to have a StarCraft stream, like maybe a members only stream. We're gonna look into that. All right, so let's talk about DSP. Last week, I was live streaming, much like right now, and I realized that DSP is the incarnation of the 7 deadly sins. Now, I don't know that much about the Bible, and where I got my info from about the 7 deadly sins was actually from Darksiders 3, which is an amazing video game that I just started playing again for the 5th time a few days ago. So far, I already beat Sloth, I beat Envy, and I beat Greed. Now, the 7 deadly sins are from the Bible. They talk about all these sins that humans have, and lust, envy, wrath, pride, greed, gluttony, and sloth. And I realized that DSP is all of them. He literally is every single sin in one human being. So I made an essay video, and that video is dropping tomorrow. If you're watching this on demand, it's dropping today on the channel 15 Minutes of Shame. That's my main. I don't even know what's my main channel anymore. That's one of my main channels. So I just want to let you guys know about that. I worked really hard on that, and I worked not hard on the thumbnail because AI is so powerful. When it comes to making thumbnails, it whipped this up in like not even 10 seconds. But the video itself, I worked really hard on it. So I hope you check it out. But for tonight, we have a segment about DSP begging like a crackhead. And we also have a segment about DSP complaining about YouTube and how YouTube destroyed his channel. And his information is so incredibly wrong. It's so wrong. I don't even know what to say. So we're going to rewind it a couple minutes and let's listen to this pathetic bum complain that YouTube destroyed his channel.
The content. And so therefore, that's why views aren't coming in. I don't really know if I believe that. I think YouTube changed the algorithm again. To be honest, I think YouTube, they do this all the time. Some fucking nerd thinks that they're smart and says, I'm going to literally change the way all videos get seen on YouTube today. I'm just going to go change the algorithm. So people who have built their entire livelihoods and businesses off of making content a certain way will now be erased and hurt hugely. But I don't care because I'm a fucking nerd who works at YouTube, and I just run this algorithm and I just change things whenever I want. This happened many times over the course of me being a creator. The worst possible time was actually, I want to say it was around 2015. It was 2015, 2016, right? So previously, I had videos on YouTube that used to get insane views no matter what. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions Part 1 was historically a video that every month got recommended to anyone who was looking for Spider-Man content on YouTube. And that video, every month alone, that video would get anywhere between 10,000 all the way up to 50,000 views just itself. One video would always get tons of views, which is why that video, if you look it up, has millions of views, okay? There was another video too.
So let's fact check that because this is interesting. So we're talking about Spider-Man Shattered Dimension Part 1. Let's see. Why don't we write DSP? All right. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
Okay.
Part 1. So, okay, it's not this one. This one has, this is the part 1, okay.
All right, here
So, it has 3.2 million views, okay? So, take a look at this.
we go. This is a highly anticipated game for me anyway, being the first
So,
Spider.
Look at this footage, okay? You can see that the camera is shaking. That's because it's not direct capture. It's actually him holding a camera up to the TV.
Game I've played in about 2 years now, and I really it will be just as good. Activision did a good.
Look at the quality of this, okay? 15 years ago, yeah, it got 3.5 million, okay? Sure. Let's listen in.
I believe it was when PlayStation 4 first came out, like the launch of PS4, John and I played some racing game. I think it might have been like a Need for Speed. And for some reason, that video always showed up in the algorithm. When you search for Need for Speed, that video would show up and it would always get views. So that video, like 5,000 to 10,000 views a month, even though it was an old video, it would bring in those views. All of a sudden, in like 2014, 2015, 2016, one of those years, YouTube said, change the algorithm entirely. What ended up happening was all of my legacy content actually stopped showing up in YouTube related videos and related searches. So now if you actually look up, I'm going to go to YouTube right now, okay? And I'm going to type in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Okay? I get Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions 14 years later. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions gameplay walkthrough, no commentary. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions walkthrough from Pack Attack. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, Shattered Dimensions gameplay. None of mine.
Now, I wonder why that is. Let's go back to see what's the competition when you write Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Let's take the first one, 14 years later. So this is a retrospective from a channel.
I know these days the concept of a
let's compare the editing between this.
I know these days the concept of a Spider-Verse is well within the mainstream, but over a decade ago, it was hardly the case. With the idea of a superheroic multiverse
versus this.
Oh, check this out. It's going between the different dimensions. This is awesome.
So on one hand, you have a hyper-edited video that talks about how it's a retrospective, and the other hand, you have an outdated 15-year-old video of a man-child holding a camera up to a TV. So this guy doesn't understand that, yes, YouTube changed their algorithm and they changed it so that it would show relevant content. This 15-year-old video of a man-child screaming at a TV is no longer relevant. So it got pushed down in the algorithm, pushed way down. Now, as a content creator, what you have to do is realize that your shit ain't that hot anymore. And maybe you should reinvent yourself and post something that is relevant. Now, let me give you guys another example. So a few months ago, Johnny Somali was very popular. So let me go here, 15 minutes of shame. It was very, very popular. So I had some videos that got 500,000 views, 400,000 views, 300,000 views, 300,000 views. Every single video I made on Johnny Somali got over 100,000 views. Now, I posted a video today and it is doing very well. It's performing very well, but it got 27,000 views. So it's still like one of the top performers for the week or whatever. And that's because the audience moved away from that genre. They are less interested in Johnny Somali. So YouTube is pushing it less and less. And that's perfectly fine. That is something that as a YouTuber, you need to adapt to. Now, last week, there was the Raja Jackson incident. Now, that did pretty good, 60,000 views. The thing with DSP is that he failed to realize that he got very lucky. The only reason that he got any amount of views whatsoever is because there was no competition. As soon as competition came into the scene, he went down the toilet, and he refuses to accept that his videos, they're just not competitive. They're not competitive at all. So, yeah. Let's keep watching. So now we fully broke down why this video is not relevant anymore is because the watch time is going down, the click-through rate is going down, and on other videos in the same genre, the click-through rate is going up, the watch time is going up. So YouTube realizes that this content is trash. It's no longer relevant, but he doesn't get it. It's so simple. I, as a not new YouTuber, but a relatively new YouTuber when we compare it to him, fully understands that within seconds, and he just doesn't get it at all.
None of mine at all. It doesn't show up. My video is not there whatsoever. It's everyone else's gameplay, none of mine. Okay? So then I'm going to type in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions DSP Gaming. Here it is.
Then it comes up.
Part 1 of my playthrough from 15 years ago has 3.2 million views. That video has more views than every single Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions video on the YouTube except one. The only one that beats it, someone took all the cutscenes and turned it into a movie. That one has 4 million views. So mine has 3.2 million.
And I bet that they didn't use a camcorder pointed at a TV. I bet that they used a high quality capture device to capture the cutscene so that everybody could digest it in a good fashion. But he doesn't understand that his shit is outdated. His shit just stinks. It's not good anymore. It was acceptable 15 years ago, but now it's not good. It's not worth watching. And the viewer's expectation has gone up. Meanwhile, that video has stayed down. And that's normal. You made it 15 years ago. It's not supposed to be relevant now. There are certain videos that are 15 years old and they're still relevant now. It's because they aged well. That video did not age well at all. So it's not going to get recommended.
It's the second most viewed video on YouTube of that game, and it doesn't show up in YouTube search when you search for Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. It just never shows up. Everyone else's video that has 200,000, 300,000 views, they show up. Not mine. Okay? So, what happens over time is YouTube changes the algorithms. Okay? And when they do that, videos get kicked out of search. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I'm looking at Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Part 41 has 27,000 views. Part 41 of a playthrough had 27,000 views. But if you go look at it, no one has watched it in the last 7 to 8 years. It's unwatchable. No one.
Why would they? He just said that it's unwatchable. Think about it. Now people are used to 4K footage. They're used to competent content creators that are putting out a very good product out there. Why would they watch that? It's so crazy. Like, I can fully understand that my first video might not be relevant now. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why you make more content and you evolve your art and you actually try to make content that people want to watch. How does he not understand this? It's mind-blowing. Like, this guy has been doing this for 15 years and his grasp of the algorithm is so limited. It's so limited.
Can find it. So all those views.
Yeah, you're totally right, Daywalker. His content right now is unwatchable. You're right. But you know what I mean. Like, his content back then is really unwatchable.
Came in like a decade ago and then cold stop because YouTube recoded and kicked all my old videos out of the algorithm. So no one finds them for anything. Even though frequently people go back and watch retro playthroughs of old games, they can't find mine anymore. So even though I have a giant catalog of videos, remember, I've made over 70, 80,000 videos. No one can find the old stuff and I don't get paid for any of it.
80,000 videos of pure slop.
So this happens every once in a while where newer creators who maybe have been making a living on YouTube for 5 years they'll come out and they'll be like, something happened, right? Something happened. And basically now, because of that, you know, now we're not getting views. It's not that something happened. It's that YouTube just recoded the algorithm again. And now your videos just aren't prominent. A whole new slew of people will now start to be featured in the content. I feel like they do this every few years. They recode, and then you're the current guard. You're out. You're not. You're yesterday's news. Now a new group of people who make new kind of videos, they will be the ones featured, and you're just pushed to the side.
Oh man, it's really hard to listen to him like this because he is so incredibly wrong. What it is just that the algorithm is constantly evolving, and they are just looking for the new hot topic. What are people currently interested in right now? And that's why at some point, using the Johnny Somali example again, like everybody was making so much money off his name. Now there's a lot less, but there's different topics. Like now there's the Hassan lawsuit, not Hassan, but the H3H3 lawsuits against Denims and the other one. That's a hot topic. There's a lot of people making money off that. You just have to adapt. And in the case of DSP, it's not really about topics, but it's the video game itself. So that is an old topic. That video game, Shattered Dimension, is a 15-year-old game. No one is going to give a shit about that. They care about what's current and trending, and DSP is just far too slow, far too boring to cover trending stuff. Now, he's going to keep bitching on for the next 5 minutes. I can't tolerate that. But apparently in another segment today, he started begging like a crackhead. So that's going to be pretty interesting. I have to text my wife. The kids have to go to bed.
And let's get that going right now.
Oh my God, let's rewind that.
Million for a $2.
What a fucking pathetic loser, man.
Super chat. He says, AI. Thank you so much. Million. There we go. That's more like it. There we go. Thank you, Million. I appreciate that very, very much. So we got 3 super chats. But how about we get our first tip of the day? Let's get our first member of the day. And let's get our, for goodness sakes, let's get our first sub of the day over on Kick.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Big Buddhist. I've seen a lot of people that modify his voice. It's some funny shit.
And let's get that going right now.
What a pathetic loser. What a bum. Dude, you're sad. You are sad.
Madden Mike says, can you let people on YouTube know I'm desperate for a gifted membership?
What a fucking pathetic loser. That is sad.
Well, the AI only worked once. I guess the triggers are off. What can I say? I tried. All right. The call has not been answered. The call went out.
Yeah, he really treats his audience like a piggy bank. It's disgusting. I mean, these days, you can make a lot of money with ad revenue. You don't need to beg like a bum. But the thing is that to make a lot of money with ad revenue, you have to get people to watch your content, which it's too much to ask for DSP. No one watches his garbage. His videos get like, 300 views, 1,000 views, and he'll post 7 or 8 a day. No one watches it. It's not watchable for the mass audience. You need to be like mentally deficient to be interested in watching DSP. All right, I need to make some mods on Twitch because we got some bots that are trying to promote some bot services. We don't need that shit. I want real viewers. I'd rather have 3 real viewers on Twitch that are real people than 300 bots. There's no fucking point. But yeah, this is sad. Let's take a look at the crackhead beg for more crack money.
The signal went out. The beg signal. The big beg signal went out, but was not answered. Danzak did a $5 super chat. Says, as an AI model, I am unable to comply with that request. Thank you, Dan Zach, for a $5 super chat. I appreciate that.
And you see, this is the problem with that. He just put out the whale call, the beg signal, and then this guy compensates that behavior with $5. What's wrong with you? Make him sweat for it. Make him squirm. Make him beg to the point that he realizes that this business model is not viable. What is wrong with this guy? Like, Danzak, what are you smoking, dude? That's some really bad shit that you're smoking right there. It's fucking up your head. What's wrong with you?
So now we're up to 24 of support. Good momentum going. Let's keep that rolling again. Sure would be great to get some support from Kick. Gee, let's take a quick look. Over on Kick, we've got over 80 viewers watching me on Kick. Man, it sure would be great if someone on Kick could support the stream. It'd be great if those people who watch me all day, every day, would support the stream.
Now he's guilt tripping them into giving money. Like, I would love to have 80 viewers on Kick. Like, you make good money just having viewers on Kick, just watching the content. Apparently, you get money from the KCIP. So, like, what's wrong with him? You have 80 viewers. That you should be thrilled. I have one on Kick right now, and I'm happy that I have one. I have one person watching, you know? Holy shit, that's better than nothing. And I have, what is it on, how many do we have on YouTube? Not many. Let's see. We have 21 on YouTube, 19. You know, that's fine. You have people watching. That's what matters. What matters is that you make interesting content that people want to watch. Not this, whatever the fuck this is. This is some really pathetic bullshit.
Daddy Big Buck says his keyword was asbestos. I didn't say the right word. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't understand that each AI has a different keyword. I thought it was all the same. Daddy Big Bucks really showing his big bucks, throwing him around with a single sub. Thank you, Daddy Big Bucks, for that one singular sub. Really flexing your financial muscles there. I appreciate.
So someone gives him money. What is it? $5 for one sub? And he can't even just say thank you for the one sub. He has to belittle that person and say, Daddy Big Bucks is just dropping one sub. Like, what an asshole. If I were Daddy Big Bucks, I just spent $5 and he's belittling my contribution. I would be like, fuck this guy. I'm never giving him another dime. I don't know how much more of this I can take, to be honest.
Appreciate that very much. Very nice. All right. So again, whatever you guys want to talk about, tag me in the chat. We'll do some more Q&A. And like I said, we run out of topics. That's all good. We can end this podcast early and we can jump into gameplay early. And please, let's get some support rolling. Like, the early momentum helps, trust me, especially when we're doing a JRPG like Suikoden. Getting early support and early momentum helps a ton that we can roll.
Shut up, you pathetic loser. I know this goes on for quite a while, but I've had enough, man. I cannot deal with that shit. Now, we are going to move on to the next topic. Let's see. There was the Queen of Canada that I want to cover, but I don't think we have enough time for that today. So we are going to move on to some public freakouts. So these are videos that I screened ahead of time, and these seem pretty damn interesting. And I made sure that they weren't violent or didn't have anything like that YouTube doesn't allow. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, if you're not familiar with Reddit, there is this subreddit called Public Freakout. Now, I don't know what happened to that Reddit, but all of a sudden, public freakouts equals people getting bombed in Israel or a terrorist attack in, you know, anywhere in Libya or Lebanon. So it became just a political shit posting area where they talk about, you know, people dying and shit, and that's supposed to be a freak out. It has nothing to do with the original intent of public freakouts. So there is another channel called Actual Public Freakouts, and that one provides actual public freakouts. Now, I found 5 videos for us to take a look at. Let's see how it goes.
You are very beautiful. Sorry? Why? It's a public place. You're in a public place. I can record. I'm sorry? So don't come here then.
So, hold on. Kids are here. 1 second, love. Okay, come. Okay, yeah. Have a good night, love.
I'm not a million
Mwah.
times.
Have a
Hey,
good night.
subscribe.
Yeah. Listen to my daughter. You better subscribe. Yes, they can hear you.
Hi, guys. You better subscribe and like or else.
Or else. Yeah, there's the crazy one.
You
All right.
need to subscribe and like.
All right, have a good night, baby. Mwah. Okay, good night.
Subscribe and like too.
Yeah. Don't forget to like.
Till I got money.
Yeah. All right, okay, have a good night.
You better.
Okay, have a good night. Goodbye. Yeah, or else with crazy eyes. All right, okay, see ya. Okay, goodbye. Thank you. All right. Had a little bit of a intermission over here. You heard my daughter, man. Subscribe or else. Man, she's crazy, man. Like, we swim a lot. Got a pool not too long ago. And of course we wrestle in the pool and shit. And they beat the fuck out of me. They're so strong and they're so big, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, especially my little one, my 5-year-old. She is violent, man. She'll beat the shit out of you. Yeah, Rod Meister, you're in trouble if you're not sub. But all right, let's keep watching here. So we have her. She's trying to do her Instagram posts or whatever, and she's trying to do her thing. Yeah, she's in public, but the guy comes up to her and say, "You're very pretty. Oh, you're very pretty." So obviously she knows it's a creep. She doesn't want to be involved. So she's just like, scram, leave me alone. This guy doesn't want to.
You're in the middle of the city, darling. This is a Dundas Square. You're in the middle of the city. Look at how many people are having a camera here. You're telling me that you can't take the video.
I've been there. So he's in Toronto, and this place is really fucking awesome. It's just so bright. Like, you see it's in the middle of the night, and everything is bright. It's like a mini, like, not Wall Street or whatever, but it's like, it's a pretty cool area.
Yeah. Stay at home and do your live. You're coming here.
Hey, bro.
Hey, what's up?
How are you, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
Why are you kissing the girl, man?
I'm just recording.
What?
What? What do you mean?
So notice how he's getting confronted, and he's not even showing his camera. He's not even pointing his camera at the guy. He's still trying to creep out that girl.
Does she look happy?
So I don't care. It's a public place.
Yeah, but you're weird, bro.
What do you mean?
If someone is just uncomfortable, you're
I
weird.
can take. So how many people have a camera? See, how many people have a cameraman? How many people have a cameraman? It's a public place, man.
You're just it's just uncomfortable for her.
My man, look at this area, my man. It's a public place, and she's actually right in the middle. You can't tell me to take the video.
I'm not doing. I'm not
So why are you
telling
touching me?
Okay,
Don't touch me, man. Don't touch me, right?
Oh, you're a Karen.
Yeah, don't touch me. Don't touch me. You're in a public place, my man.
I know, bro.
Why are you touching me? You're very
I'm sorry.
aggressive. Don't do that, man.
I'm sorry, man.
And she's actually right in the middle. It's. What? I'm sorry.
She's just uncomfortable.
Oh, it's actually really uncomfortable. She's actually right in the middle in the gender.
Well, it's all about how you approach it. If he went up to her and he's like, "Hey, can I take your picture?" Or, "Hey, what are you doing?" But no, he goes, "Oh, you're very pretty." So obviously she's like, "No, I don't want to be part of whatever you're doing right there." And yeah, she's telling him that he's not allowed, and that's not true. He is allowed to do it, but that doesn't mean he should. Like, if someone doesn't want to be on your film and you're creeping them out with your behavior, just walk away, right? It's not that complicated.
Screw at the Toronto, and she's actually saying we can't actually take the video.
She's just uncomfortable, bro. You can
I'm
take
not,
a picture.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it is uncomfortable. Yeah. So why is she here?
Uncomfortable.
Why is she right here? Why are you in the middle?
Because I'm working.
So you're working in this neighborhood. Everybody has camera. Are you actually telling us we can't take the video around you?
I'm not telling that you're taking videos.
Yeah.
She's just making her uncomfortable. If you're just mentally not insane.
Oh, I'm a mentally insane just taking the video. Oh, I'm taking the video is actually mentally insane.
Making someone uncomfortable.
Oh, it is really uncomfortable. This area. It is actually really uncomfortable. Do you know the Canadian Charter of Law?
Yeah, uncomfortable. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? The way he says it is just too fucking funny. And I mean, I'm from Toronto. I've never heard anybody speak like that. Uncomfortable.
You can actually find out the public law.
Yeah,
do you understand that? If you're in a public place,
I know,
do you understand that? You can't actually tell. You cannot say she's actually right in the middle, and people actually taking the video, and you're telling us you can't take the video.
The problem is not videotaping, bro. It's just she's uncomfortable, and you.
If she's really uncomfortable,
it's not really about the camera. It's about the creepy stalking behavior, which is what he's doing right now. This is really some creepy fucking shit. Like, dude, leave the chick alone.
Do not come here, darling. You're in the middle of the city. You're all middle of the city. You understand that? You're in middle of. If you have a problem, you can call the cops right now. You know the Canadian Charter of Rights, the law. Do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. I'm sorry, they're not going to come to you when you say public recording. I actually record so many times.
What is so hard to understand that I don't want to be recorded? What is so fucking hard to understand?
If you are... I recorded you.
It's not that she doesn't want to be recorded. It's that she doesn't want to be recorded by him because he's a massive creep. She was recording herself, but it's just this guy's a weirdo. This guy's a creep, and he's using his camera as a tool to creep out his victims even more.
Last time, do you understand that, my man? You understand the public law? Do you understand the Canadian Charter right? Do you understand that? I recall this guy. You know what this guy say? You are telling you're a security guard. You're a security guard. You understand that? You have to know the law. You're telling me, man, I can't take the road. You remember, you said put the phone down in a public place. The fuck are you telling me that? Who the fuck are you telling me put the phone down?
Dude, calm the fuck down. Take a couple Xanax and chill out, man. Dude, you are having a mental breakdown over you creeping out a woman. Like, it's not that serious. The fuck is wrong with this guy, man? What the hell?
Who the fuck are you? You're a security guard, shit. Get the fucking law, man.
You just want to make views, bro. That's it.
Get the law first. Get to know the fucking law first in a public place. You fucking. You remember you told me put the phone down. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Learn the fucking Canadian Charter of Rights, you fucking piece of shit.
So this area, it's not like it's not a mall area. It's like actual public. It's not a mall. It's not a mall, but there's so much stores that there's a lot of security guards.
Do fuck off then. Don't fuck you then. Don't fucking tell me you can't record it. If you know the fucking law, you're a security guard. Learn the fucking law, motherfucker. You don't tell me that shit. You're in a public place. Learn the fucking law first in a public place. This guy told me put the phone down. Remember last time? You're a fucking security guard. Learn the fucking law first. You don't fucking tell people, yeah? Learn the fucking Canadian Charter of Rights in a public place. Don't fucking tell me to put the fucking phone down. I even record the police officers too. You understand?
So now he's actually bordering on disorderly conduct, because you can say what you want, but screaming in the middle of the street like a complete maniac, no, that's not allowed, man. That is not allowed whatsoever. So if he continues down this road, he might end up getting booked.
Learn that. Learn the fucking law, motherfucker. If you're in a public place, you have no fucking rights. Stay at home. No fucking tell me to put the phone down. You remember that last time? I put your video. Everybody's fucking watching you, mother. You go around the wall again. You go on the internet again. Don't fucking tell people not to record. Fuck you.
Total degenerate.
Put the phone down in a...
This guy is such a degenerate. Like, you need help. You need serious help. A mental evaluation ASAP. Like, you are completely gone if you get that tilted over you creeping out a woman.
Public place. Fucking selling me. Fucking shit.
Wow. What a fucking loser. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah, these are some more lighthearted one. I saw the preview for this one, and this shit is too fucking funny. Take a look at this, okay? You have a Karen who's getting pissed off that a male duck is trying to mate a female duck, and this dumb bitch is actually going to jump in the water to try to prevent this duck from mating another duck. It's like, that's how it's supposed to work. That's nature in action. What's wrong with you?
Get away from her! Get away from her! Hey! Get off of her! Hey! Stop it! Stop it! God damn it, get us a net! Is everybody just standing around?
What the fuck is wrong?
I know. She thinks that's going the other duck. Because it's moving faster.
Hey!
She's just making it more scared.
What is wrong with this dumb fucking Karen? Yo, have you ever heard the term cock blocker? Like, what the fuck? She's the ultimate cock blocker. This duck is just trying to do his thing, and here comes this Karen just fucking messing up the whole shit.
Is that illegal?
Yo, what is wrong with her?
That's crazy. She's just interfering with life. That's what ducks. I think if the duck goes all the way out there, she's gonna fall. She has to follow. There's no shot shaving. Yeah.
I'll say this. I really hope that the duck got laid, because this is ridiculous. To get cock blocked by a Karen is not fun. All right, let's move on to the next one. We have the psycho woman who causes an accident, and then, you know, you're supposed to just handle it like an adult and say, I caused an accident, my bad. Here's my insurance papers. That's not what happened at all. Not even close.
So you just hit my car and I'm asking you for your stuff. Can I have your insurance information, please? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Imagine someone this unstable in charge of a 2-ton vehicle, you know, a ram that can just slaughter anyone by just running them over. You have someone that unstable that is driving that weapon. Like, that is scary. That is fucking scary.
Ma'am? Ma'am.
Just wait till the police officer gets here.
Wow. Talk about handling it like an adult. What is wrong with this fucking lunatic? All right. This one's interesting too. We have this woman who is just harassing these Airbnb guests. Just I don't know what's wrong with her. Maybe she woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Poor. Cheap poor.
But maybe you could like. It's on the log. It's been reported on the log at a board of directors on the 3rd floor. It's on the 3rd floor right now.
Yes, and it's common elements that I own, not that they rent. They rent their room, not my common elements.
That's fine.
Pimp. Whore.
You can't be.
Pimp. Whore. Like, who does that shit? What is wrong with you, lady? Oh my God.
No.
Why not?
Because you're trespassing
So
on homestead property.
Just because we are.
Where are you from? Exactly.
St. Louis, Missouri.
You're not from Florida, are you?
Nope.
Exactly. Maybe in Missouri you've been carrying on as you do, but not in Florida. Pimp.
Come on, Alex.
You will not touch.
Look at this crazy bitch. Like, what is wrong with this woman? Oh my God. Like, lady. That's not a way to talk to people.
Come on, come on. Come on.
No, you're trespassing.
We're just going back.
Trespassing.
How are we trespassing if we
Trespassing on my homestead property in Florida.
But we rented an Airbnb.
So what?
So
that gives you right to your unit and owning your unit.
Okay.
And you trespass on my private property, homestead, Missouri, pimp, whore,
I'm a pimp now.
Whore, pimp, whore.
So why don't you get back into your room? Yeah,
Never.
we're gonna go into our
You
room.
get back into
Get
your
yourself
room,
a nice drink
and I
again.
let you know your rights while you sit in Florida, whores.
Damn, I'm sorry you had a messed up day today, ma'am.
Seriously, that bitch woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Like, what is wrong with you, lady? You're so aggressive. You're so nasty.
No, I'm
I
sorry,
hope it gets
you're all
better,
fucked up
and God bless
from
you.
Missouri.
God bless
I'm
you.
all blessed the fuck up.
Obviously not.
I'm all blessed the
After
fuck
you.
up.
After you. Obviously not.
And stay in your fucking room, whore, pimp.
Yeah, she waited there for 10 minutes, man. What the fuck? All right, we have one left. Wait, was it?
Yeah, I got you. I'm on the board.
You're on the board.
Oh, this one's 9 minutes. Okay, we're not gonna watch the whole thing because I gotta go. Let's see. Let's watch a minute or two of this.
Or two.
I am.
Okay.
Yes.
How long have you lived here?
8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
Okay. I've lived here 16.
Okay.
Okay.
So, why wouldn't you just say that up front?
I did.
You did. But who are you and where do you live?
None
How
of your
do I
business.
know who you live? You
It's
asked
none of
me
your
who I
business.
am.
I know,
No,
but you don't have to
asked me
tell
who
me.
I am.
You didn't have to tell me.
All right.
I choose not to tell you
Well,
because I don't have to tell you who I am.
Do you see the signs that say no fish?
I'm not fishing.
He's got a hook on his
See that?
rod.
You want to look? Go ahead and look. Pull it. Grab the string.
All right. So you're just out. So why wouldn't you just say this?
I did. I did say this, but you guys wouldn't listen.
There were hooks on it before. All right.
So we have two Karens that are like, you're not allowed to fish in the pond. And this guy was not fishing. He was practicing fly fishing. So it's like, why don't you just mind your own fucking business, dude? Yeah, that's the thing. HOA presidents. Like, it doesn't get any worse than that.
It's called
What
fly
the hell?
fishing, practicing. I told him that from the very beginning. Okay? So it's none of your business
Well, it is.
because I'm in my neighborhood where
We're
I
our
belong and
neighborhood.
I pay
Our
as well
neighborhood,
as you.
as well as us,
Correct.
who volunteer
I'm
our
in
time
public.
to try to keep this place.
So
right.
run for public office. Why don't you run for public office?
See, why
Is that a board? The board, the
I
board is
don't-
terrible.
Because nobody else will even. Okay.
The board is terrible.
I know. And that's
It
why you
doesn't
volunteer
matter.
some.
The board doesn't matter.
You're
Board
a
doesn't do
fucking
it.
prick. I'll wait for the
No, go ahead. Ask Sir Matt Beiser. Have Matt Beiser come over, Sergeant. He's in charge of everybody else. if he's on.
Like, they already acknowledged that they were wrong. They saw that he's not actually fishing. He's just practicing. But instead of saying, okay, sir, my bad. I thought you were fishing. You're not fishing. Let me just move on with my day. They want to double down on the annoying Karen behavior and further embarrass themselves. It's like, it's your choice. If you want to go this route, you can, but you're just embarrassing yourself.
Come on over.
It's pretty sad.
None of them will come over. I've already talked to them about it. I already talked to them how you guys harass me continually when I come out here and do this, and they laugh.
Because you don't even tell us who you are.
Because it doesn't matter. I live in the neighborhood.
You want everybody walking up the road, coming here, ignoring the signs, fouling up
No,
the phones,
I'm in.
$2,000
I live in the neighborhood. I am not causing any fouling of anything.
How do we know?
It's none of your business.
When we catch people fishing,
what are you going to do to them? What are you going to do to them?
Bro, get a fucking job. Like, when we catch people fishing, and that's the thing, these guys were probably such losers when they were teenagers in high school, and they got bullied, and they're like, you know what, when I grow up, I'm going to be an HOA president, and I'm going to catch people fishing. Dude, that is fucking sad, man. That is sad. Lady Akuno says, ever wonder who marries these idiots? They might be married to each other, because I don't really think anybody else could tolerate these fucking Darrens.
What are you going to do to them if you do? Huh? What are you going to do to them if they do catch somebody fishing? You're an HOA board.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
There's reasons why we can't allow it. If you come to the
I
meetings,
can't allow it?
Yes.
Is it a law?
It's an insurance issue.
It's an HOA issue. So why did you call the police?
Because you weren't telling us who you were, and there are no fishing signs posted.
Yeah, but they can't detain him. They're not cops. They're not asking. They don't have the right to ask him for an ID. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Why would the police be involved in something that's not a police matter? Okay.
We'll ask.
Oh, great. We'll go ahead and ask them when they come.
I don't care. All I'm
Okay, then go away. Then go away. It's my private property that I pay for.
That is controlled by a board that's elected by all residents.
That is not breaking any law whatsoever. And you called the police. What a waste of time and resources you did.
It is.
All you had to do was walk away and say, there's nothing I could do because I'm just an HOA board member and this guy isn't breaking any law.
You two go with my partner here? I'm going to talk to you, sir.
Yeah, they're such wannabe cops. It's like, they probably applied to be a cop. They got rejected. Then they applied to be a mall cop. They got rejected. And now they're HOA board members. It's like, get a fucking life, man.
I'm going to record. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm recording as well. I'm Officer Fuller. So there is a sign that says no fishing, no trespassing.
Okay.
It comes down to where do you live.
Right, I live here.
You can prove that to me.
Yes.
Do you have your ID?
Yes. Did I break the law?
Well, I don't know that yet.
That's the key.
You see what I'm saying there?
So
I need to determine.
You got to determine if I'm breaking a law before I give you my ID.
Okay.
What law have I broken?
Right now, nothing.
Okay, then I don't need to show you my ID. Okay.
No, it does make sense. Red River Tech. There's certain houses that you buy and they're controlled by the homeowners association. So there's certain things that you can do and there's certain things that you cannot do. And they just have extra rules. And then it's like you own the house, but they are owning what you do in your house. Well, outside of your house and in the neighborhood. So I guess the advantage of that is that you're less likely to get crackheads as neighbors. But the disadvantage of that is that you're more likely to get power tripping Karen HOA board members breathing down your neck. So you have to go with the with the balance here is what would you rather deal with? And the crackheads aren't guaranteed, but the power tripping HOA members are definitely guaranteed in every single situation.
But don't worry about it. I live here, so you're covered. I'll show you my website too when you're done. Yeah, I'm good friends with him, Matt. Matt's a buddy of mine. We do triathlons together.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
What was your name?
David. I'll keep my last name for the moment, just because these guys want to make up some fine against me. You got to see the video. They were threatening me with fines that they don't even exist yet. And I told them I wasn't in practice.
So here's the thing.
Here, look at
the reason I'm asking.
Look at. There's nothing on the end. I'm throwing a line into water, and I told them that in the video.
So this is my only thing here. Okay, is can you just tell me what road you live on?
I live on Brighton Lane.
Perfect.
Right there.
Do you have, like, numerics?
Huh?
Do you have numerics for me? Because if they tell me to trespass you, I'm going to tell them it's civil. And then I have nothing to do with it. That's why I'm asking for your address.
Yeah, I can't give it to you because I haven't done anything wrong, and you know, that's basically IDing myself.
Yeah, I think the guy is doing a good job. Don't over-identify, because in this case, he absolutely did nothing wrong. Like, these guys are just being total Karens, and he didn't do anything wrong. So I think he should stand on business. There is no need to identify like that. Oh, Chantu Musul and Chantu Taekwondo just followed. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that.
And then they're threatening me with fines and stuff. It's nothing against you. That's why I said Matt Beiser got him on the phone. Be glad to talk to him. But I understand he's off, so that's okay. I talked to you guys when I talked to one of you guys when we were at that truck rally.
Okay.
Yeah, and I told them that I had gotten harassed before down here. And I said, and it was one of your lieutenants who's normally on a detective. It was a detective that happened to be working that night. And I said, yeah, they're going to call police on me. And
what did they tell you?
They said, oh my God, we'll laugh at them if they try to call.
No, I'm asking.
Oh, what they say? They said that they're going to try to find out who I am so they can make up a fine against me and that I'm trespassing. But yet they admit I'm not breaking the law, but then they called you. You want to see the video? I'll gotta show you.
Sure. I mean, did they threaten you with any physical violence?
No, but they just swear and so forth. Neither one of us did.
So it was just kind of all about fines.
It's all about their power of the HOA board, which is it's ridiculous. Yeah, what we all do when we live here.
And you're not even actually catching fish.
No.
Just throwing line.
Right.
There's nothing illegal about throwing a line in his water. He's not even fishing. Second.
But he was.
He has no right.
Previously.
He doesn't have to give me his ID. He isn't breaking a law. Anything between you two is civil at this point. So if you want to take him to civil court, that's your right. If you want to take them to civil court, that's your right. I can't make him ID myself to him. And if you want to look, there's nothing on that line. It says no fishing, no trespassing. If he lives up here, in here, I've confirmed that. He's not catching fish. There's nothing illegal about that.
Oh, thank you so much. We got a $5 tip, and it looks like it was maybe from PayPal or something. I don't know. I don't see it on YouTube. Hold on. Might have to check. And you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy this type of content, like the public freakouts, because that's something that we could do more often, because I think it's pretty fun. I cover a lot of Karens on my other channels. So what's up with the camera? What are you doing? All right. Did it zoom in? Looked like it zoomed in a bit. But yeah, thank you so much, you guys. You guys are amazing.
But how do we know, in trying to enforce our HOA rules, how do we know whether at any point in time someone is just practicing or if they're fishing?
Maybe I asked them.
I tried. It ended up.
I answered that several times to you. I told you I was practicing. And I even pointed out the rod.
Do anything at this point.
Thank you very much.
Just he's not. I've confirmed. I'm telling you, he's not fishing. He's throwing a line. If he wants to do that, that's his right. If you want to have the HOA thing, that's all civil. That is up to you. But I can't make him do anything at this point. And I would just ask you two to let's walk away together so this can end civilly. I don't want to see this.
Yeah, so okay, I checked. It was by PayPal. Thank you so much, buddy. I don't know if there was no instruction, so I don't know if you want any information out there, Red. But thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate that, man. That means a lot. This is the first monetized stream at all, and so I wasn't really expecting anything. But you guys are so generous, man. You guys are amazing. Yeah, this channel has been going pretty good, but it's taking a little bit longer to grow because we're not just doing one thing. We're doing like everything. There's so many different types of topics that I'm talking about. So if you stick with one genre and you just hammer it in, then you might get more growth faster. But with this type of content where I'm talking about so many different topics, it'll take longer, but it might be more sustainable. But I'm very happy that you guys are enjoying the show because I'm having a blast with you guys. But yeah, the cops handling it well, the citizens handling it well. He gave some information, not too much. And now the cop is just telling them, you guys are being total Karens, like kick rocks. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean,
And don't waste my time anymore.
I'm not against fishing. It's a rule that we have to keep the fountains from being fouled.
And had he not lived in this neighborhood, then I possibly would have a crime, trespassing, but it's not. It's all civil.
And all you could do is kick me off the land anyways.
But I can't do anything. I can't even make him ID himself to me. Okay?
I told you it was a waste of time.
Can you ID his address so I know he lives here?
I have no crime.
It's none of your business.
I have no crime unless the only thing is, even the fishing part, that's all civil. So for me to make him give me his name, date of birth, address, I'd have to have reasonable suspicion or
reasonable articulable suspicion
that he is involved in criminal activity, which I don't. So I can't make him do that.
But it's trespassing if he's not a resident.
But he is.
But how can you know that?
Because he told me his address, and he in fact does know one of our lieutenants. So
it helps know people.
My hands are
I also know George Lang.
Can you tell us
these guys are awesome.
where he lives?
Yeah, it's like, dude, you're winning. You're winning. Chill, bro. Chill. When you're winning, like in court or with the cops, something like that, don't say anything. Just take the win. Just take the win.
So that we know.
I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to violate his privacy. You know what I'm saying?
It would be my civil rights, and he's doing a good job.
So my job here is to make sure this doesn't escalate at this point.
And the whole point of this wasn't to be assholes.
Yes, it was to be assholes.
You want to see the video of you cussing at me and swearing at me?
Of me cussing at
You're gonna see that video on YouTube.
You're internet famous, I know.
No, I'm not internet famous. I'm just the most famous person in this neighborhood, and I'm surprised you don't know who I am.
That was yucky. That was pretty gross, man. I'm the most famous person in this neighborhood, and I'm surprised you don't know who I am. That was pretty fucking gross, man. Like, you were winning so hard. I don't know why you had to say that. Eesh. Ugh.
You want to see the video of you cussing at me and swearing at me?
Of me cussing at
You're gonna see that video on YouTube.
You're internet famous, I know.
No, I'm not internet famous. I'm just the most famous person in this neighborhood, and I'm surprised you don't know who I am. Let's just say I think you're probably both Republicans. So.
Okay. So then we're not going to go there. We're not going to escalate this. So let's just walk away. I cannot do anything.
Yeah. Gross, man. Yeah, camera guy took his first L. Like, whenever I see comments like that, like, oh, he must be a Kamala voter. Oh, he must be a Trump voter. Like, there's good people and bad people on both sides. Like, to say that half of the population is bad and the other one isn't, it's too broad of a statement. It shows that you're lacking a little bit of nuance. And, you know, the whole world isn't black and white. There's plenty of Kamala people or whatever is going to be the next one that are fine. They're great people. And the same thing with the other side. And there's assholes everywhere. So it's a stupid statement. Like, sorry, man. It's just a stupid statement.
Thank you, officer.
I do not want to have to do something that would. No, I don't want this to escalate to a criminal.
I'll go.
matter.
I'm parked over there.
Thank you, Officer Fuller.
Thank you for coming out.
And what was your name?
Arnold. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Officer Arnold. That's my dad's name.
Oh, really?
Yeah. First name.
Yeah, I got
Completely.
I got two first
All right.
names.
Yeah.
Come on.
So my mother was Beverly Linda.
Yeah, I get you.
She was born Beverly Linda. So in school, everybody didn't know what her first name was. It was either Beverly or was it Linda?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, same deal.
Cringe. All right. So very interesting video. Started with Karens being Karens, and then he turned out that the guy behind the camera was a Karen as well. Who would have thought? So yeah, I do have one final topic But for this, we are going to switch to, I wanted to talk about AI briefly and how AI has completely, it has gotten so good that it's scary. And for that, I want to do a little bit of a demonstration. So we are going to switch to the other camera. Let's see over here. Sup? Lock in. Is it going to lock in? I guess not. Yes. All right, you're following. Good shit. So it's following. So you guys still hear me, right? All right. So for this demonstration, I'm just going to raise everything. Okay. Now it's all raised. I want to talk to you guys about a video. I want to talk to you guys about a video that I saw about Metallica and reggae. And this reggae, this AI reggae is so incredibly good. It's unbelievable that it's scary. So I'm going to show you what like a musician like myself could do with reggae and Metallica, just, you know, very briefly. And then I'm going to show you what the AI was able to make like this. So let's move on to. All right. So this is basically what a musician, an average musician, could do, you know, just by themselves, by practicing. I'll just play for a couple seconds. That's basically, yeah, my bad. It looks like the volume was jacked up at first. So that's basically what sorry, it's adjusting. So I want to show you like what a musician could do. Like if you're just like average talent, right? Like I'm not the best musician or some shit, but what the AI is able to do is so unbelievably insane. So these guys, not these guys because it's one person, they made an AI version of Metallica, Nothing Else Matters. And listen to this shit. This shit is absolutely fucking mind-blowing. So what do you guys think so far? Like, it's pretty crazy how they were able to make this with AI, an entire reggae band that's creating a remix of Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Like, that is scary how good that sounded. But wait until the singer starts singing. The singer is so unbelievably good. It's crazy. I was listening to this and I'm like, AI music is going way too fucking far.
So close, no matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters.
So far, there was one chord that was off, but everything else is perfect. And now the bass is about to kick in, and it's like, this shit sounds better than the real song. It's mind-blowing. Like, I'm so shocked that AI can do remixes now. I don't think this is good for musicians. Like, this is too good.
Open myself these ways. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just to say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know.
Mind-blowing. Like, I'm so shocked that someone was able to create something like this just by typing prompts in ChatGPT and Suno AI. Like, it's nuts. It's crazy that they're able to do something like that. Oh, thank you so much, Todd Lance. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Like, you're amazing, man. Thank you so much. It means a lot.
So close, no matter how far. It couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters.
That is fucking scary. Like, this is giving me goosebumps. Like, usually AI singers are so terrible. It sounds so generic. But in this case, holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Like, this sounds so fucking good. Like, the original is it's a classic. It's amazing. But you don't really hear the bass. And it's a good song, but you don't really hear the bass. This is so well balanced. And it's like, how can a musician compete with shit like that? I'm not talking about pro musicians, but me, like, for myself, I'm an amateur, right? I'm not that good at making music, but how are you supposed to compete with something like this when they can snap their fingers and make an entire 35-minute album of Metallica at Kingston in Kingston 1990, which never happened? And it's like, it's great that it's creating good music, but it's scary because it's too good. It's just too good at what it does.
Never cared for what they say. Never cared for games they play. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. And I know.
This part sounds very different than the original, but I just wanted to show you this. I find it... There's no more singing, but I find it mind-blowing how good this shit is. And then you look at the views. Obviously, this shit has 500,000 views. And they're saying they're using voice synthesis, digital editing, and AI, but it's nuts. And what's crazy is that it's not just for rock or, you know, dance music. It's also for rap. Now, you guys might not be familiar with King Von. So King Von is a rapper who is dead now. I forgot what happened to him. I think he got shot. And so he's gone. He's very much dead. But now people are using his voice to create new songs. And obviously, I don't think he's getting money for this. So there's an ethical dilemma here that is really interesting because they're using a dead rapper's voice to make new music. Take a look.
Raw Leaks TV.
I ain't going to no Diddy party. This bitch gon' get me started. Said he sweetie got them racks. I'm thinking I'ma rob it. Now I'm at this Diddy party. I'm trying to find my target. Walking through this mansion with my Glock gon' make me kill somebody. She say this party gon' be fun. I said bet it's lit. She send the pin. I got the drum. This is special lit. Got the blueprint to his place. Know where the exit is. Time to catch a lick. We bringing blitz on premises. This a risky party. Security.
Like, if you guys listen to King Von, he sounds exactly like this. Like, I'm gonna show you a very quick clip of what King Von sounds like, and you'll see that he sounds exactly like this. Let's take his most popular song, Took Her to the O. So listen.
She switching this shit. This bitch thinking shit. She got 2 minutes. If she ain't back out, then she gon' need a lift. She left her phone. So
you hear that?
on deck, but I'm with Boski T, so any movement she can stretch. We just pulled up to the gate, I told them this is Vaughn. They said who? I said the one that Lil Durk put on. I'm meeting with this John, she said she meet me at the lawn. Then the gates open up, they know what's up, now it's on. First I need my mask, then I'm headed up inside. He got Molly, he got white, I'll take his work and flip that right. He hit the hallway, I heard moan, is that a freak off? I'm not knowing. Kept it pushing, plan was full, I slipped and fell on baby oil. No guard came out, I let one.
He slipped on baby oil. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, so AI music is good, but can you see the artist emotion in a live concert? Here's the thing. This does not affect established music creators. It doesn't affect live performers. And that's why when I'm making music now, I do it on camera because no one can accuse it of being AI. If I were to work on a trap beat for like 20, 30 hours and it comes out similar to this, meanwhile, AI can just fabricate one like this. There's no point. There is no point in making any trap beats anymore because AI can just make it so good. Unless you're, you know, working with superstars. But for amateur music, AI music is terrible. It is so bad that it's too good that it's actually going to disrupt the market in a bad way, where there's going to be less genuine music and more AI created. And in this case, it's good music. Like, it actually sounds good, but it's still not genuine music. So yeah, I'll play it for another 30 seconds and then we'll wrap it up.
Go, he let off one back and I had to get low. T hit him with drop shot, Brody unloaded. I grabbed him, dragged him, told him let's go. But now we ain't dipping, we looking for puff. I opened the door, saw Justin and Usher. I ain't think much cause I was in the rush, told him give me their bracelets, wallets and stuff. Seesaw stairway, they keep going up, so we headed with heaters to heat the place up. Open the door and the roof like must. Cassie was throwing it back with a thrust. Diddy was back in the chair like a cuck. I paused for a sec, like what the fuck? I told him it's over, that boy out of luck. Put the pipe to his face like run that stuff. I ain't going to no Diddy party. This bitch gon' get me started. Said he sweetie got them racks. I'm thinking I'ma rob it. Now I'm at this.
The thing is that, with all due respect to King Von, rest in peace, this guy kind of raps better. Like, the AI is rapping even better than the real artist. It's crazy. So we'll wrap it up on that. I just wanted to show you this new trend that is just, it's nuts. Like, when I first saw AI music coming up on the scene, I was like, okay, this is a very good tool if someone wants to put like copyright-free music on their YouTube videos or shit like that. Or if someone is an amateur rapper, something like that. But now it's becoming scary to the point that it might flush out and just like totally destroy the bottom tier and the bottom to mid tier of the music industry. It's pretty fucking scary if you ask me. But that's why music for me, it's a hobby. Like I have no intention of becoming a famous musician or successful musician. I do it for fun. But for those who are trying to make it out there, it might be more difficult because of shit like this. All right, we are going to wrap it up for tonight. I had a blast with you guys. I hope you guys had a blast as well. And thank you so much for all the donations, man. You guys are so generous. I really appreciate that. So I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to post these clips tomorrow. And yeah, thank you so much. All right, guys, thank you so much. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one, which will probably be on Thursday. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a good night.